Alright, what is up YouTube? It's Savage Nerd. Yes, what's up Dual EE? Anyways, what's up YouTube? It's Savage Nerd, and today we are going to be reacting to the Apex Legends Legacy gameplay trailer. Thank you all for joining. Make sure to leave a like, that's all I can ask. Let's get straight into this. So we're just waiting the minute for it to start. So, get comfortable. Get your snacks, get your drinks, whatever. Whatever you do to get comfortable, chill out. We're about to have a nice little reaction and analysis. Thank you for joining Dual EE. Yes, I'm hyped up too. I feel the hype. I can't wait to see Valkyrie. I want to see some gameplay with her. Oh, everyone's spamming Nerf. Nerf this, Nerf that, and World's Edge. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see out of the next season in Apex? Is there something specific you want to come, like a buff, a nerf, a certain map, a map change, maybe even a certain weapon or a new weapon? Is there anything you guys want to see? Oh, it's starting.
Connection confirmed. Receiving incoming transmission from Icarus.
It says receiving.
Dock of origin, Olympus. Fleet callback confirmed. Alert. Protocol overwritten. Deleting identification log. Terraformation system authorized.
Honestly, I'm hyped.
Initializing geoscan.
I hope it's coming.
Geoscan complete. Initiating Zone 13 removal. Zone 13 removal complete. Error. Terraformation gap detected. Initializing geoscan. Geoscan complete. Initializing Bonsai Hillside segment removal. Bonsai Hillside segment removal complete.
This looks like
Initializing cliff overlooking docks assembly. Cliff overlooking docks lockdown confirmed. Error. Terraformation gap detected. Initializing geoscan. Geoscan complete. Initializing sector shift in solar array.
Alright. You guys noticed the countdown
Sector
right
shift
here?
complete.
You noticed? So
Terraformation complete. Authorizing landing. Landing authorized. Greetings, crew of the Icarus and its fleet. You are clear for docking. Welcome to Olympus.
okay, we're in Olympus now. Yes, let's go. Let's go. 3-on-3 arenas. Custom maps.
They say knowledge is power.
Okay.
But what you do with it, that's what's important.
The Apex
Anybody
Games
see
are
that
where the
purple
champions are crowned, but the arenas are where legends are made.
I said danger close. Weren't you listening?
The arenas are my games. They're not about fame or spectacle. They are about the fight.
Arkstar!
The rules are simple. It's just your squad and their squad.
Adios, champ.
Whoever
10,000.
survives wins. Now pay attention. This is how the game is played. Assemble your squad in the customary fashion. Before the fight begins, squads are enclosed in their spawn room and have access to the shop. Here you can purchase weapons,
Oh, this is like
items,
Valkyrie.
and abilities with crafting materials. I will grant you a set amount of materials at the start of each round. You may earn more through your performance.
You Ash.
Materials can be used immediately or saved for superior equipment later in the match. No purchased gear follows between rounds.
Where's all my stuff?
So this is just like
Materials can be used to upgrade weapons, making you an even greater threat. At the end of the buy phase, the shields drop and the fun begins. Both teams engage in combat until one side is wiped out. Downed teammates can still be revived. But in this game, there are no respawns.
Use the pressure. It's the only way to survive.
Supply bins containing consumables and material canisters are scattered throughout the arena. A single airdrop containing 3 weapons arrives in the middle of each round. The tier of the weapons in the drop pod increases from round to round. Use them to overpower your competition. It's high risk, high reward.
Maybe next time, we should try a different path.
The first team to score 3 victories with a 2-win margin will be declared the champion. If teams battle to a deadlock 4-4 tie, round 9 is my favorite part. Sudden death.
Tossing up some amped cover. Knock down more than a few.
Each arena has its own personality and acts as an optimal combat testing ground. The phase runner on Olympus wasn't the first of its kind. A prototype long abandoned rests in a remote section of Talos. Luckily, it remains intact and functional, providing unique combat opportunities to those clever enough to seize them.
Let's go.
There's a research
Let's go.
And then, of course, utter mayhem.
Coma was simply another Outlands hotspot turned yesterday's news, until an ill-fated joyride gave it a new landmark.
You're welcome.
With my assistance, the city has been reignited with a new monument to incompetence.
Thank you for this. I feel much better about myself now.
I have also secured some viable locations throughout the Outlands to serve as arenas. And don't get too comfortable. The future promises to be a bit fiery.
I think someone's here.
Oh, yes. A new legend has joined the fight. This little one and I share a common legacy. Pilot blood runs through her veins. This is Valkyrie.
Let's go!
She's as fearless as she is reckless.
Oh my gosh. Look
Friend
at that.
or foe, make sure
Look at
you
that.
look up as she takes the fight to the skies.
Look
Your
at
journey
how
ends here, legends. The skies belong to me now.
The arenas are the ultimate test of skill and resolve. So I have a gift. The Bowcheck compound bow. This precision weapon requires patience and pinpoint consistency. It is made even deadlier with its 2 hop-up slots. Legends can combine shatter caps, splitting the arrow tip into a shotgun pattern, and Deadeye's tempo, allowing a faster draw when firing at the optimal pace. Master all of this, and you will become a true assassin.
You gotta take risks to be champ.
The need to prove superiority is instinctive. Hopefully, you can impress me. I'll see you in the arenas.
Olympus Security Perimeter Alert. Multiple unknown ships entering secure space. All personnel, please secure docking stations and prepare for arrival. Security forces on full alert.
Strap in, mutie. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
Alright, it's time for the analysis. Let's get into it. Where do we start? I don't even know where to start. We'll probably start at the start. I saw a few really good skins.
The Apex Games are where the champions are crowned.
So we get a quick peek at the Battle Pass skins here. I just completely fumbled
The
that.
Apex Games are where the
Alright, so we got a new Wraith skin, a new Bloodhound skin, and a new Caustic skin. Alright, so that's looking nice.
champions are crowned. But the arenas are where legends are made.
I said danger close. Weren't you listening?
The arenas are my games. They're not about fame or spectacle. They are about the fight.
Arc Star!
The rules are
Actually, speaking of Arc Stars, I heard there's a yes, dude, Apex analysis. So speaking of the Arc Stars, I heard actually it's from a streamer I watch, but pretty much what's happening is someone was tweeting about the Arc Stars needing a nerf, and then one of the Apex team members actually commented and said that you're gonna like the next season. So we're getting an Arc Star nerf. That's gonna be really good because the Arc Star was actually as powerful as the Kraber, and it stunned you, and that's what was said in the tweet. Because it is, you get clapped by an Arc Star, like one hit, it's over. So that's really good.
It's just your squad.
All right, look at the range on the Peacekeeper. So like, you know, that's just amazing.
And their squad.
Adios, champ.
Whoever survives.
Okay, wait, let's go frame back.
And their squad.
Adios, champ.
Whoever survives.
Okay, so we have a cheetah print, a digital cheetah print. What's his name? Octane skin. I keep forgetting legend names. It's crazy, but we have a digital cheetah print Octane skin. That's really cool. You get
Wins.
skin for.
Now pay attention. This is how the game is played. Assemble your squad.
Okay, again, a new skin, and we getting a little outlook as to how the arena mode works. Whoever just joined the stream, thank you for joining. I appreciate it.
In the customary fashion. Before the fight begins, squads are enclosed in their spawn room and have access to the shop. Here you can
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something. If you guys don't know this already, so we're just gonna pull up Valorant shop screen. So before a Valorant match, this is the screen that you get. I'm gonna open in a new tab. Sorry if I'm a little sluggish here. I'm a little bit tired, guys. But anyway, so yeah, this is the screen that you get before a Valorant match. This is the screen you're getting before an Apex match. You notice the color scheme and everything's pretty similar. Crazy.
purchase weapons, items, and abilities with crafting.
So if you look here, this is like a Revenant, and then you actually have to buy your abilities. So this is like the spider crawl, you know, the Revenant's stealth special where he can crawl super fast and climb a little bit higher than everyone else. So you have to pay for that in the shop, so you don't just spawn with your abilities. You have to earn them.
Materials. I will grant you a set amount of materials at the start.
So you start with 750 crafting materials. That's really good because if we look
Of
back
each round,
here,
the access.
I click to
You may
start.
earn crafting material.
So we start with 750, and what the most expensive thing here is 500 tokens. So that's really good.
I will grant you a set amount of materials at the start of each round. You may earn more through your performance. Materials.
Alright, if you guys heard that, you may earn more through your performance. So first of all, there's the little crates that you saw in the first watch that we did, and then she said based on your performance. So I'm assuming the better you do each, you have to buy your passives. You have to buy passives, alternates, and ultimates. So all your specials you have to pay for. Yeah. But she said based on how you perform. So I'm assuming the more kills you get and the longer you stay alive, the more tokens you receive. And then you could spend that on more stuff. So that's pretty good.
Can be used immediately or saved for superior equipment later in the match. No purchased gear follows between.
Again, she said no purchase gear follows. Simply meaning each round you lose your gear. You have to buy your gear every single round. Kind of sucks, but it's kind of good at the same time. You know, it's not going to be any spamming or anything like that. But then at the same time, you're going to have to constantly remake your kit. Every time you get a nice loadout, you have to remake it. So I'd recommend you guys hop in the firing range, you know, test what guns you like, get a feel for all the weapons and you know what kind of loadouts you like, because you're gonna need to know for this man.
Where's all my stuff?
Materials can be used to upgrade weapons, making you an even greater threat.
Alright, so you can buy up.
At the end of the buy phase, the shields drop
and
and the fun begins. Both teams engage in combat into one.
Okay, if you guys take a close look here, I just want to point out the map. We're gonna get more view, like more of a if you survive, you keep the gear. Okay, that's even better. I hope it's like that. I'm not sure. I know that's how it usually works, but they just said that you lose your stuff, so I'm assuming that applies for everyone, which would kind of suck, but then again, it's kind of good. But if we take a close look at the map here, you know, we could see that it's more of a custom map specifically for Arena, so they have those now, so that's really nice, and they're based on, you know, POIs that you guys will see in Season 9.
One side is wiped out. Downed teammates can still be revived. But in this game, there are no respawns.
Alright, she just said no respawns, so you can revive your teammates, but if you die, you're out for the... I'm not sure if you're out for the round or if you're out for the whole set. I'm assuming the round, because that's how most round-based team deathmatch games work. If it's for the whole set, then that's going to end quickly.
Use the pressure. It's the only way to survive.
Supply bins containing consumables and material canisters
Okay,
are...
this is what I was talking about earlier. So you get the material canisters, and this lets you get more tokens for the next round. And then you saw the supply bins, so you can get yourself some consumables, you know, some health items, maybe some grenades.
Scattered throughout the arena. A single airdrop containing 3 weapons arrives in the middle of each round. The tier of the weapons in the drop pod increases from round to round. Use them to overpower your competition.
Okay, so you get one high tier supply drop in the middle of the match. Make sure you guys take this over when the mode comes out. Make sure to use it as much as you can, because you're probably going to get like some really high tier weapons that your opponents can't get, and you could just use this to just set the game, you know, just turn the tables. It's looking really nice. Again, we get some more views into the new maps. So this one's obviously based on Olympus, the towers that you're in. Okay, that's nice. They're low-key underused. Yeah, they are, so it's really nice to see that.
It's high risk, high reward.
Maybe next time you should try a different path.
It said high risk, high reward, so I'm assuming that this special supply drop is going to drop in the very center of the map, and that's the high risk. So, you know, like, you could get the supply drop, but then again, you could get sniped or, you know, ambushed. Like, someone could run a flank on that. So
the first team to score 3 victories with a 2-win margin will be declared the champion. If teams battle to a deadlock 4-4 tie, round 9 is my favorite part. Sudden death.
Tossing up some amped cover.
So 2 out of 3 wins. It goes to sudden death if both teams have the even amount of wins. So this game mode is looking very nice. It's looking very promising. I'm really hyped up. If you guys aren't playing it, don't worry, I'm gonna be playing it on stream when it comes out, so you know, just make sure to tune back in.
Knock down more than a few.
Each arena has its own personality and acts as an
Okay, so you know, here's a King's Canyon arena. All the arenas are looking really nice.
combat testing ground.
See, this is a nice view of the arena mode. So you see how there's a wall here, it's closed off, so there's no escaping, there's no running away. You can hide, but you can't leave the zone. You know, fight to the death.
The phase runner on Olympus wasn't the first of its kind. A prototype long abandoned rests in a remote section of Talos.
Okay, so the fact that they said it's a remote section of Talos means that there's probably going to be a phase runner. Actually, no, there is a phase runner on a POI in World's Edge, and World's Edge is going to be coming back this season. I believe so. You know, a lot of people have been saying it, and we're seeing World's Edge here. So we're getting World's Edge back in some way, shape, or form. And the phase runner is going to be on it. That's going to be really nice. It's going to change the meta for the season. Not to mention Valk. So there's going to be a lot of new ways to move. There's going to be a lot of new movement this season. So keep your eyes open for all the metas and methods and, you know, tactics that are going to be popping up on YouTube soon. The season's looking really promising, as I said earlier. This could change the way the game is played, you know? You try to escape the storm, you just slip out through the phase.
Luckily, it remains intact and functional, providing unique combat opportunities.
You see that? That's another play right there, you know? Put traps on the phase runner. So there's a lot of things you could do. Yeah, it's actually very important for Apex lore. You're correct. But I don't cover Apex lore. I could if you guys want, you know? You guys just spam it in chat or, you know, hit me up and tell me you want lore videos. I'll drop some. But anyways, I was just
to those clever enough to seize them.
There's research afoot. And then, of course, utter mayhem.
Coma was simply another Outlands hotspot turned yesterday's news until an ill...
Okay, so there's a new POI on Olympus. And remember from the last trailer that we watched, on Olympus, there is currently a problem. There are a lot of like roots and you know, just a lot of terraforming on Olympus, and it's ripping through, like it ripped through like the whole city. And I'm not sure if Olympus actually fell or if these trees and like these plants just grew that high, but something happened. We'll probably get some more insight on the lore when the season comes out, but something happened that caused trees and plants to be on Olympus, and it just tore all the cities up. So it looks really different.
Ill-fated joyride gave it a new landmark.
Look, Mirage Voyage has finally, after season after season after season. Hi, Sadiq. Did I say it right? Sadiq or Sadiq? Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for saying something. I appreciate it. But yeah, Mirage Voyage has finally fallen. It's crashed. It's over. It's the Titanic. It's gone.
You're welcome.
With my assistance, the city has been reignited with a new monument to incompetence.
Thank you for this. I feel much better about myself now.
I have also secured some viable locations throughout the Outlands to serve as arenas.
Okay, so we've got arena maps.
I have also
so look here. This is a really nice arena map right here. You know,
secured some viable locations throughout the Outlands.
All hyped up. You see this map right here? This map is gonna be the one I want. I think this is gonna be like the Rust of Apex Legends. I think it's either this or the last one. It's just gonna be the Rust of Apex, and that's just how it goes.
To serve as arenas. And don't get too comfortable. The future promises to be a bit fiery.
Okay, so we just got a little peek at Valk's rockets. So when she shoots them, there's a marker. So, you know, you guys can plan this out. You could, when you're on your team, when you have Valk on your team, you could plan out nice little attacks and assaults, you know. I think Valk would pair very nicely with someone who could lay down like a trap. Like if Forge gets a buff, Forge and Valk on the same team would be overpowered. Another thing that would be overpowered if you get a Crypto or like a Bangalore. You know, Bangalore shoots the smokes out. She drops her ultimate. You drop some rockets. You guys are killing people without even using your guns. So like, there's gonna be a lot of changes to the game in the sense of how it's played and how you approach attacking people when Valk comes out. I'd probably pair Valk with a Bangalore and either some sort of tracker or some sort of trapper like a Caustic or a Forge. You know, someone to just lock you into a zone.
Fiery.
Look at this outline. So you get a marker, it comes out the sky, it just hits. Exactly. Caustic and Valk would be a really nice spot.
Oh yes, a new legend has joined the fight.
You get a better view of Valk here. So this is what Valk's gonna look like in game. Yeah, the gas does slow people, so that would be a really good combination as well. But yeah, we get a nice little view of Valk in game and what she looks like now. So you get a view of her jetpack. You can see the wings here. the rocket launchers, and it seems she's wearing like an orange jumpsuit.
This little one and I share a common legacy.
So and then look at this little like hover animation. She's gonna, let me tell you guys something. When it comes to yeah, the missiles kill, it's gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna do high damage. But let's get into like the Valk thing here. So Valk has like a ton of potential when it comes to cosmetics and aesthetics. You know, like the possible skins you could make with her are just, the concepts would be fire. You could get a ton of different skins with her, not to mention the emote potential and the finisher potential, because you can not just use her flying abilities in the, there are a lot of things you could incorporate into finishers for her. You can incorporate the rocket launcher, her flying abilities, the hovering. Like there's so much potential for Valk just overall. So like I'm hyped to see this. This is a high potential character right here.
Pilot blood runs through her veins. This is Valkyrie.
Okay, right there. We got a view. See right there. I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to put it in slow motion for you guys. Watch. So look, you get this like marker. This is the marker before you launch. That's what you were seeing on the ground just now. These little markers. So you aim those. You shoot right at your enemy, and then your enemy's going to fall above the marker or under the marker, whatever you want to say, however you look at it. And then you launch out. Sorry for the audio, but yeah, you're gonna launch. These are gonna hit, and then you notice she can shoot as they launch. She can shoot while launching the rockets because they're not in her hands. So that's gonna be deadly. That is going to be like game changing. Can you imagine getting hit with rockets and then a Kraber or something like that? You could crack shields and kill. So Valkyrie's already
as fearless as she is reckless.
Yeah,
friend or foe.
You notice you guys attach like that. It's almost like the little strings from Lifeline's healing drone, Lifeline's dock. You literally get a launch. You hook on and you just blast off. It's
sure you look up as she takes the fight to the skies.
Your journey ends here, legends. The skies belong to me now.
And then look at that. See that right there is like a deadly combination. What's her face? Horizon mixed with Valk. First of all, you guys own the skies. Your team owns the sky at that point, and now you get the black hole to trap them, and you get to shoot down. You could also incorporate a Pathfinder just to make movement OP with this. A Wraith or Pathfinder with pair of knives. Just OP movement tactics.
The arenas are the ultimate test of skill and resolve.
Okay,
so I have a gift. The Bocek compound bow. This precision weapon requires patience and pinpoint consistency. It is made even deadlier with its 2 hop-up slots.
Okay, now this is something that I wanted to pay attention to and bring a little light to.
Can combine shattercaps, splitting the
shattercaps split it, right?
Arrow tip into a shotgun pattern.
And she said a shotgun pattern, so you're getting more of a shotgun when you use the shattercaps.
And Deadeye's tempo, allowing a faster draw with firing at the optimal pace.
It hits quickly with a little bit of gap in between shots. It's not automatic, you know, it's semi-auto. So this is going to be more of a marksman rifle right here, while the shatter caps makes it a shotgun. So you could actually change the gun and use it in so many different ways. So that's
master all of this, and you will become a true assassin.
You gotta take risks to be champ.
The need to prove superiority is instinctive. Hopefully, you can impress me. I'll see you in the arenas.
That was the
is instinctive. Hopefully,
looked at that.
Assassin.
You gotta take risks to be champ.
The need to prove superiority.
Did you guys notice the devotion started shooting immediately when she used it? It didn't take a minute to charge. So I think they buffed the devotion. I'm not sure, but I think
instinctive. Hopefully, you can impress me. So I'll see you in the arenas.
With her,
Olympus security.
Her flying ability. Now,
perimeter alert.
You know,
multiple unknown ships entering secure space.
more
All
like
personnel, please secure docking stations and prepare for arrival.
Oh, look at that Pathfinder skin. Look at that Pathfinder skin. That is amazing. That is fire. Purple cow. That is literally like some Zoomies X Bape type of stuff right there. That's some purple camo.
Security forces on full alert.
Strap in, Mutie. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
Alright, and it comes out on May 4th. Alright, so that's everything, guys. That was the analysis of this season's trailer. A few things to point out. I did a little additional research because I knew some things were going to be included. There's going to be a Wraith rework. It was in one of the other trailers. But Wraith is going to be a lot better the next season. Her movement, her alternate, or you know, her her alternate move, it's gonna be really nice. So the not the portal, but the teleportation sort of thing, it's gonna be quicker. They fixed the way the animation works, so you're gonna start that quicker. It might even be instant, I'm not sure, but it's much quicker now, so that's gonna be nice. Lifeline got a buff and a nerf, so I'm not sure about the buff. The buff was kind of anonymous to me, and then the nerf is that they're removing the shield from Lifeline's dock. So I'm just gonna show you a picture of it if you guys don't know. Lifeline dock shield. I know I spelled something wrong there. Look, I put DC shield. Oh my god. We're just gonna ignore the mistyping, but anyways. See the shield right here, they're removing that from the game, so that's a nerf. Apparently Octane's getting a buff and a nerf. I haven't heard too much. And Loba is getting not exactly a buff, but Loba's apparently getting a rework to how her bracelet works, so that it launches better. You know, it doesn't stick. So that's really good. It's going to be a smoother launch. It's not going to be as slow. It's going to be a bit quicker. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to do it while you're running, or if you're going to be able to use it while you're shooting in that sort of sense, but it's going to be quicker, and you know, there might be a bit more additional stuff to it, so that's going to be really nice. Some unknowns currently are Revenant. I know everyone kind of wanted a Revenant rework or buff. I'm not sure if that's going to be coming. But yeah, that's all for this season. Thank you guys for tuning into my stream. I really appreciate it. If you guys could leave a like before just leave a like on the stream. That's all I ask. You could subscribe if you want to, but leave a like, please. It really helps out the channel. It helps YouTube push my videos. Anything. You guys could feel free to leave like your Apex usernames or gamertag, not gamertags, your PlayStation Network, or your Apex username in the chat or in the comment section after I'm done streaming, and I'll probably add you. But thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Remember to tune back in